In the deep waters and dense mangroves of Nigeria's Niger Delta, a different kind of war has been waged. One for the land, the people, and their future. This is the story of a region that has stood strong in the face of exploitation. A story of resistance, resilience, and the activists who gave everything to protect their home. With the discovery of oil in the 1950s, the Niger Delta's vast natural resources became both a blessing and a curse. Foreign companies swooped in, promising wealth, but for the people of the Delta, it brought destruction to their lands and waters. Leading the charge was Ken Saro-Wiwa, a writer, environmentalist, and the voice of the Ogoni people. He stood up against the oil companies, rallying his people to protect their lands and demand accountability. His courage ignited a movement, but the fight would come at a great cost. In 1995, Ken Saro-Wiwa and 8 other Ogoni activists, known as the Ogoni 9, were executed by the Nigerian government. Their deaths sent shockwaves across the world, but instead of silencing the movement, it strengthened the resolve of the Niger Delta people. As peaceful protests were met with violence, more extreme forms of resistance emerged. Armed groups took up the fight, targeting oil installations and demanding that the wealth from their land benefit their people, not foreign corporations. Oil extraction left the Niger Delta scarred. Farmlands were poisoned, rivers polluted, and the livelihoods of entire communities destroyed. The people of the Delta were left to fight not only for their rights, but for their very survival. Despite decades of exploitation, the people of the Niger Delta remain resilient. A new generation of activists is rising, working to restore the land and rebuild their communities. Their fight is not over, but their spirit is unbreakable. From peaceful protests to militant resistance, the people of the Niger Delta have fought for decades to protect their land and their rights. Their story is one of resistance, resilience, and hope for a future where the Delta thrives again.